Yes, guys, welcome to SFeatleyTV, SFeatleyF1, sorry. We're back for race one, round one of the FIA Formula One World Championship in 2022. It is the Bahrain Grand Prix at the Bahrain International Circuit. I've got Tycho, my man, with me, and co-host. How are you doing, my friend?
I'm doing so well, man. I'm so excited to be finally back on the grid, finally for a race again. It's been so long, but I'm very excited.
Yeah, hopefully no bullshit this time, yeah? But yeah, like we're all back for another season, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm excited, but I'm um, just I'm not like too excited, if you know what I mean, because obviously
Yeah,
I've been a Hamilton fan. We're not on the greatest of pace today. I don't think we're that far off the pace. It's not like a massive issue, but that can't be solved. But it's still an issue. So yeah. I mean, what do you make of Mercedes? Do you feel it's something they can recover from?
I mean, from yesterday, they were very slow. I don't think they ever made the top three, and like even if it's in the middle of qualifying, I don't think they ever hit the top three. Yeah, they definitely have some pace issues, and that's definitely something to be addressed in the following weeks for Mercedes. But like you said yesterday, they do have more race pace, so they might pull something off. But for now, it is an issue for sure.
Yeah. As you can see, you can see on the right the lineup for the Grand Prix itself. So number 16, Leclerc is on pole position with the reigning world champion Max Verstappen in second place. Right, Carlos Sainz in third, Perez fourth, Hamilton fifth, Bottas sixth. Right, you might think there's still the two Mercedes in that one. So Magnussen seventh, Alonso eighth, Russell didn't have the best of qualifying in ninth, but it's something they can improve on. 10th is Gasly, Ocon 11th, Mick Schumacher in 12th position, Lando Norris in 13th, Albon 14th, um, Zhou 15th, Sonoda 16th, Hulkenberg 17th, Ricardo, which was the absolute desperation and shock, is 18th, 19th Stroll, and 20th is Latifi. So obviously, like Leclerc, last time he was on pole, he had snitched. He had literally he literally had problems with his power unit in the race, which cost him the victory because it was looked like a certain victory from that point on, uh, from all the way before that issue. Hopefully now that the with the bold step they're taking with their engine as well, that it pays off. A lot of it seems reliable as well. The Ferrari power cars seem to be going quite well as well. So yeah, they're definitely up there. I mean, like, who would you say who's your money on for this weekend for this race?
I mean, yeah, I'll go with Leclerc. I mean, he's been very fast in qualifying and in free practice also. I mean, I think he's been in the top three in every session this weekend, so he's been absolutely flying. I hope he can defend Max as well as he.
That'd be interesting when it goes down into turn one. And with such massive wings and such longer noses, because they've got to do more impact tests,
Yeah,
they've got to survive a 15% more impact in test. It's going to be one of those that they could left like misjudging how long their nose or how wide their front wing is, because the wings are massive. They are absolutely huge. Right? And yeah, so it's going to be interesting with Max and Leclerc down into turn one because he knows now Max ain't going to yield. We know from last season they ain't going to yield, so that means Leclerc's not going to yield. Right, so yeah, it's going to be interesting and fun. Let's put it that way.
and the
Um,
last time Verstappen was sandwiched between two Ferraris on the front row, it didn't go well either. So let's hope
yeah,
it doesn't.
I feel it's going to be one of the. I think Hamilton will end up having his own race. To be honest, Bottas, I
Yeah,
don't feel will be having his own pace. I don't think has the pace to keep up with him. But then Hamilton hasn't got the pace to keep up with the rest.
yeah,
So I think yeah. For me, I do feel like in this circumstance they are going to be struggling in this race. They are going to be struggling to. How do I put this? Uh, they're gonna struggle to keep up with the front four of the two Red Bulls and the two Ferraris. But it's like I saw Martin Bundle said in the build up. It looks like a quick car. It looks like a fast car anyway. So it just needs some sort of package on it to make it fast. So it does. It's not like it's an absolute doomsday car, if you know what I mean. And he's had them before. Trust me,
yeah.
2009 was one of them.
Oh
Jesus
yeah,
Christ, that was a car to forget. That was right. In 2013, Mercedes weren't great, but he managed to still win a Grand Prix in it. But it weren't great. So yeah, we'll wait and see how it develops. But I do feel, let's say it will catch up. They will catch up. They always do.
yeah. But I mean, for them it has to be sooner than later because if they catch up in like mid-season, they're doomed. So I hope
Oh
it's
yeah. If they'll be caught up by then. They'll be caught up by then. Don't
yeah,
forget they had this match gap. Everyone said they had this deficit going into the Grand Prix to Red Bull in last season.
yeah,
The only difference this season is you've got Ferrari in the mix, right? In terms of race pace, they said they had the same sort of delta per lap to Red Bull that they have this season, maybe a little bit more this season. So it's nothing that they can't recover from before. So that's why I'm not panicking yet. Like,
yeah.
don't forget, they've got to get these cars right as well. If they don't get these cars right, they're stuck with them for 3 years.
Oh yeah.
Like,
I mean,
and only allowed certain developments every year. So yeah, it's yeah they've got to get some. They'll, I'm sure there's something they'll work out. The brain, you don't win 8 titles without having the brains in the sport, but the brains in there to be able to find a way to get around these problems. They had it in 2018. They had it in 2021. Right, 2017. Sometimes the 2017 the Ferrari was faster in some circuits. So and they looked a bit off the pace. So yeah, so that they can find ways. They'll find ways of getting around it. So, but there you go.
let's hope it's not an illegal rear wing this time.
Yeah. Why is it that intro's got to have like the like the starting grid for Abu Dhabi? I don't need a fucking reminder every time I tune in. Yeah, I know we lost it. Thank you. You know what I mean? But I do love the fact is that I've seen some adverts for the F1, right, and that they're still, instead of showing Max Verstappen becoming world champion, they're showing more Hamilton becoming a 7-time world champion.
Well, probably because it's British media.
No. Usually, hey, come on. Usually, I don't hear anything from this lot. Like, don't forget this morning when I remember, when Kingspan was the Kingspan scandal with Mercedes. They sponsored a company that was part of the Grenfell that was responsible for the Grenfell fire.
Yeah.
Right? They obviously put a letter out saying we apologize for this and blah 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 and took it off. But this morning tried to make it out like it's Hamilton's fault. I'm like, well, what the fuck is it Hamilton's fault? Does he take control of the contracts and the sponsors?
Of course he
No,
does.
he's a fucking driver for fuck's sake.
That's
He
stupid.
gets in. he worries about one thing: getting the most out of the car, jumping in the car, and driving in it. You don't worry about like how much, what sponsors are we getting, what this, that, and all the other. They ain't not like he's not like. I'm not even gonna go there. I'm not gonna go there. Oh, the 158, the first World Championship winning car, the 158, then the Cooper 157, the Lotus 25. Got a copy of that over there. I got a copy of that over there. Got a little model car of it. Mum's put it away. Then the 78. That's when it started ground effect. That now 78 is the key year. That's when 78 with the Lotus is where we started with ground effect. And look at that MP41 with a carbon fiber monocoque, paddle gearboxes, FW14B with the active suspension, 1998. Then the Brawn, double diffuser. Then the Mercedes turbo hybrid, right? The Halo. And then 2022. Yeah. You could put 2021 in there, like with Verstappen winning, but they didn't actually develop in inventive. What do you make of the new like titles?
Oh, I haven't seen them yet. Let me look.
You can find it on YouTube. You can find it on F1 on YouTube.
You mean the title designs, right? Or
Yeah, the title design looks a little bit like entertainment rather than sport. Plus, not everyone's gonna know everyone's names. I did like the fact they showed their names. You know what I mean? I do feel.
yeah.
I do feel they need to show their names for this Grand for the intro, because if you've got new fans, you're like, well, who's he? Who's he? Who's he? Who's he? You know what I mean? So at least then you know who's racing. So Bahrain International Circuit, you can see at the bottom left, sector 1 at the top, sharp left hand, and it got the first 3 corners coming into. You've got 3 DRS zones in here as well. Elevation of 15.2 meters above sea level. Key battle areas, turn 1, 2021. You see Alonso, Sainz, and Vettel getting it all having a ding dong battle last season. Then turn 4, Hamilton versus Verstappen. Verstappen gets past Hamilton and then realizes he can't do it because he's off track.
Yeah.
And then Bottas versus Perez goes around the outside of Perez and through in turn 11. So some of the key areas you're going to be looking out for. They've got the 3 18-inch wheel cut tires of the C3, of the softest tire C3, medium tire C2, and this hard tire C1. Right, we'll see how good people are looking after their tires. The rule of the top 10 starting, the top 10 starting on their grid position. The rules that they had of if you work to Q2, the tyre you use to get to Q2 on and set your fastest lap in Q2 in, you then carry through to the race. So the top 10 had to do that. They don't do that anymore. You don't do that anymore. So you can choose whatever tyre you want. So I don't know whether that really helps, to be honest. I think that promotes more towards a 1-stop than natural 2-stop. But there you go. But you've got Alonso, Magnussen 6th, 8th, 7th, Bottas, Hamilton 6th and 5th. Then Perez 4th, Sainz 3rd.
That behind.
And then Max Verstappen in 2nd, Charles Leclerc in 1st. So we're doing it from back to front this time this year, are we? But there you go. Come on, Lewis. Lewis is just going to push a button. Lewis is going to push a magical button in a minute, and he's going to turn it into a rocket ship. They're going to find a mystery button that they push, and then all of a sudden, look, my car now goes faster without you noticing. I have a new, and then Christian is then studying for the data. What button is he pushing? What button is he pushing? Do you remember Vettel after like the Australian Grand Prix? I didn't have any party mode. He used to say mode Q2. What were you doing before then? Like, I was waiting to put a good lap in to wipe the smile off your face. What was the end of that? Is it like it said? Oh yeah, I think like they can have their party today, and Kimmy and I can have the party tomorrow. And Alan's like Kimmy parties all the time. He just looks at Kimmy and he just starts laughing. He just doesn't say anything. Like if I don't look, I'm a Hamilton fan. I want Hamilton to win. If Hamilton's not going to win, then I'm going to go for whoever is not going to get. Whoever it is, whoever it is not, I will go for whoever it isn't Verstappen. So basically, any driver that's not Max Verstappen, I want them to win. Like if it's not going to be Hamilton,
okay, man.
That's my rules. And no, anything that's not a Red Bull.
Yeah, that's
anything
right.
that's not a Red Bull, because I can't stand that prick that runs it. Right. Do you know what I wonder? If Leclerc and Max end up in a title fight this season, and we had the same instances that we had last season, right? I wonder if he starts going, oh, it's all Leclerc's fault. He's a dirty driver as well. He's a dirty driver. He's this, he's that, he's all the fucking other. Right? And I'm like, well, hang on. You said that about that Hamilton last year, right? And you were proven wrong. We're now got a different driver, and the same thing is happening. What's the same relevant thing that keeps happening? It's Max Verstappen involved.
I'm beginning to see a pattern.
Yeah. Maybe it's just me.
Why do you have to be behind you in the race? Dang it!
I'm on the formation now.
Yeah, me too. They're coming down to the hard turn.
I gotta. Yeah, they're coming down the back straight for me.
Oh, already? Dang.
Sorry, I'll be a little bit ahead.
Christ.
I'm telling you, Hamilton's gonna make it 4 in a row.
I doubt it.
He's pushing a magical button, mate. He's got a magical button. Look, he's already slowed the rest of the pack down. He's letting them to a false sense of security.
No, this is the furthest it can be.
Do you know what, boss? I saw an Instagram post. No, I saw an Instagram post. I've got to show the Instagram post. Really, I've got to show the Instagram post that I saw. Yeah, look. Look at this. Bottas master plan at work. I love that, innit? It's quality, innit?
He knew what was about to happen.
Yeah, fuck you, Mercedes. You never let me have a title win. Favoritism.
They're only lining up now for me.
Yeah, we're lining up now. Guys. We're lining up now. Oh, where is it? There we go. 3. So here we go. No, do you know what? I'm not going to use David Croft. I'm going to do it this time around. I'll mix and match. I might do it some years, I might not. But I have a special tool. For anyone who is new to the channel, I have the lights away and where we go on the channel. So there you go. So
I'm taking my headphones off. I want to see it myself.
And it was David Croft himself who did it.
Yeah.
But there you go. Last car to line up on the grid. Green flag is waved.
No.
Here we go. 1 light, 2 light, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. Lights out, and away we go. Leclerc gets a good start. Cuts off Max Verstappen and takes to the inside line. And then Conor
Why am I so behind?
Hamilton squeezes himself up to 4th. Go on, my boy, go on. Told you, push the button. He's pushing a button.
They've only just started for me now. No.
And then look, but you've got Magnussen, man, in the hat. Has overtaken Perez.
Great start, Leclerc.
Now Russell's hustling Perez. Like, Perez has had a poor start. He's not prepared his tyres well at all. Right? But a fantastic, good start by Hamilton. Look at the two McLarens. Look at the two McLarens. They're way down.
Way down. Wow.
Look at it. It's a complete mess. They're not using the racing line at all. They're just making up their own lines here. Like at the back of the grid. Look. Now they're finally in a queue. Now they're finally in a queue. Look. Oh, hang on. Is there a problem with one of the... there might be a problem with one of the McLarens. A lot of sparks. And Ricardo's down now to 20th. Norris is down to 16th. Told you the problems with that team. Right, come on, Hamilton. Go on. Go on.
Ricciardo has to have issues.
Right, so we've got Leclerc first, Verstappen second, Sainz third, Hamilton in 4th. Then we got Magnussen 5th, Perez 6th, Russell 7th, Gasly 8th, Alonso 9th, Ocon 10th. Then the bottom 10 are Albon, Tsunoda, Schumacher, Bottas, Hulkenberg, Norris, Zhou, Latifi, Zhou, and Ricciardo, who's trying to get... Norris trying to get past the Aston Martin, doesn't quite work out, but Zhou gets past Latifi.
Bottas has dropped a lot. Damn.
Yeah.
What's happened there?
I think he's got good qualifying pace, but it's one of those. It's not going to be a great, like.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So there's the current order. I'm going to switch it now to the comment set. That because that overlay was for the start of the build up. So no, that was qualifying watch. That's that one. There you go. There you go. So yeah, you can see there, right? So the Verstappen nearly a second away. Hamilton's keeping up with. He's keeping up with him. He's keeping up with him. He's only 7 tenths behind. Go on. He's following. It's easier to follow. It's easier to follow these days. Now we're gonna see how easy is it to follow the car in front. Oh, sorry, my bad. I'm gonna be back in a sec. Keep talking. Keep talking. Keep talking.
Do we have a clue? I'm behind so much. It's looking like Verstappen and Leclerc are pulling away a bit from Sainz. Leclerc in a comfortable position now takes the fastest lap. Let's see how Hamilton.
Magnussen's holding off against Perez, but Perez cuts down the inside and takes back the place.
Magnussen lock up one.
So
Tsunoda with 4 overtakes already.
So race starts. So both got away well in the first. So obviously Leclerc cuts him off. Perez just didn't get a start at all. Hamilton uses the outside line, then sneaks himself around the outside. Right, gets good acceleration and just sort of squeezes Perez onto the curb, which he's entitled to do. Magnussen then follows Hamilton through. Now, let's see the start from Max Verstappen's perspective. Again, good launch by Verstappen. See, obviously Leclerc's going to cut him off to the inside. Not going to give him the. He knows Max will go down the inside if he gets the opportunity. So he just basically cuts any line off, any line that he thinks he's going to use, he just cuts him off. And here you go, you've got Hamilton with it. I think it's. I don't know why they have like in the top. Every time they start a Grand Prix with the Mercedes, they're always holding the top left of their steering wheel, the top left corner. I wonder if it's got something to do with the brake magic button at the around the back. You've got a brake magic button down there, thanks to. Oh no, that's what happened. Esteban Ocon spun Mick Schumacher.
No.
Look at that, just got into a tangle there, right? Great catch by Joey. Wow, that was a fucking good catch by Mick Schumacher. That's a good catch. So, turn 6 incident involving Ocon and Schumacher under investigation for causing a collision. It's funny. If it was Max Verstappen, you get away with it. Or did I say that? Engine braking is doing funny things mid-corner. Oh, please don't tell me he's going to have an issue. If his engine blows up, I'm going to. I'm just going to sit there and laugh. I'm sorry. I don't have any sympathy anymore. Big up, Static. How you doing, man? Another season will Hamilton return back. Well, he's here. He's here, boy. Told you, he ain't going nowhere. And he's keeping up. He's keeping up with Sainz. I told you the race pace is good. I told you race pace is good. And he's managing to follow. So he's getting within 1 other second. Come on, Lewis. 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 Right. That's it. Russell's going to try and go down the inside of Magnussen, who just outbrakes himself. And then Russell says, thank you very much indeed. Good move by Russell. Well done. Well done, my boy. Go on. Go on. I am also a Russell fan as well. I do like Lando as well, by the way. I do like Lando and any other British driver, but obviously I'm Hamilton and Russell being his teammate. I'm going to be supporting Russell as well. Did you see the banter between Norris and Hamilton?
No.
Because Hamilton revealed about his helmet being yellow, saying bringing like a tribute to his history, obviously because he used to have a yellow helmet, right? And Norris said, "Oh look, I thought it was such a tribute to myself, like because obviously he has a yellow helmet and he has it in that color." And he went, "They said actually, to be honest, I've been using yellow before you were born, so that technically your helmet's a tribute to me, isn't it?" I was like, yes, it Lewis. You tell him. Yes, you tell him. It's like, Norris, don't try. He's a 7-time champion, mate. I just said, to be honest, mate, at least this way you'll be able to see me actually slide off the road, like you did in Russia.
Go on, Leclerc. Keep him behind.
Go on, Sainz. Come on, Sainz. Come on, Sainz. Come on. Hamilton, sorry. Come on, Hamilton.
I agree. Come on, Sainz. Come on.
Yeah, well, I don't know what I'm thinking. What am I thinking? He's getting closer, Hamilton. He's not letting go of this bottom bit. I thought that with the pace, the advantage they had, do you know what? Everyone's missed the trick here with these wheel rims, apart from McLaren and Alfa Romeo. You could paint them in some sort of lovely colour to make it look cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I hope they put that in the game. Like you can customise the colours.
Oh, I love the camera so much, man. It looks so good.
5-second time penalty for Ocon. That's a bit harsh. That's a bit harsh.
That's harsh.
That's a bit harsh. I know that's a bit harsh. I'm sorry. That's a racing incident for me. But there you go. They're being strict this time. Bad news for Verstappen fans.
No messing around, I guess.
Yeah, so obviously I'll bring the times up later on, but we're on lap 6 of 57 right now. And again, Hamilton, he's been able to follow closely, but there's not seemed to be any effect from the drag reduction system. It doesn't seem to be as powerful, does it?
No, it doesn't. I mean, they're not really
They haven't been very
catching up.
powerful. Even in testing, they didn't look very powerful.
I guess it's been made redundant a bit more.
What? So Leclerc is saying we're going to plan A.
Plan.
So it does make you wonder, like, so they could, like, people saying they could follow closer, but it looked like in testing when they did actually want to try and fight, like, for their position on the circuit, they didn't look like they could follow closely, but didn't make much of an impact.
Yeah.
So, but there you go. Let us know, guys, give us your feedback whilst watching. How do you think, like, how we can improve it as well? I'm obviously trying with the different graphics and different overlays and shit. So, but yeah, like, let us know how we can improve it any way we can. Big shout out to everyone in the chat. Big up everyone. If you can hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the share button as well. Make sure you also check out my Arsenal and Football channel, which is a charity channel as well, because obviously it raises money for Children's Disease Foundation, which is SFeatleyTV. Make sure you go and subscribe to that. That's my main channel. So if you could subscribe to that and also become a member as well, because it is a fully monetized channel, that'd be really helpful. And Turn 4 incident involving cars Stroll and Norris will be reviewed no further investigation forcing another driver off track. That's a bit more detail to why they're doing this. So they're basically saying they're giving more detail of what they've done. So basically they had a look at it and said, no, I'm in it. Whereas before they just said, oh, no, it's no investigation necessary. So it's like there's not even, we all thought back in last season, you know, when, like, Hamilton was shoved off the road in Brazil, right? Yeah. We all sat there and thought, well, they haven't even looked at it then. But actually, now they're actually saying, well, we've looked at it, but we don't think there's an investigation necessary.
Yeah. That's good.
There's a little bit more detail to actually what they're doing, which is good. That's good. Because that's what it should be about. But the main thing is, look, the one problem I had with it, right? It's not like, it could be any other driver, and I'd still be pissed off with it, right? Of what happened in Abu Dhabi, right? The problem with it is that it was focusing on two drivers and not focusing on the race. You're worried about two drivers in their title fight. You're not worried about the sporting fairness of the actual Grand Prix. You're supposed to referee the Grand Prix, not the fucking title fight. Right? Because that's not fair on everyone else. Right? Because everyone else is like, well, why don't we all pull in the pits and you let them two have a fight on their own? You know what I mean? It's just, it's and any true race fan would understand that. Stephen, I'm good. I sent you a message now. That is, check it out. Okay, I'll check it out.
Closing up to Albon here.
Apparently, Hamilton. Look, Hamilton's 3-1 favourite to 3-1 in the bookies to win the driver's title, with Max Verstappen 5-4. Which one's
what? I mean, that's a bit.
So is that's saying Max Verstappen is more likely going to win the championship than Hamilton? That's what they're saying, aren't they?
I'm not good with odds at all. I think they're saying Hamilton is luckier. I don't know.
They're saying that Max Verstappen's got a better opportunity to win. He's got more chance of winning it than Hamilton.
Oh.
So you're saying that Hamilton, who's a 7-time world champion, is not going to be as good as Max Verstappen at trying to win a title?
We're looking at the cars.
Let me put this in. Well, at bookies, like Ladbrokes, whatever. You can look at it as much as you want. Here's my response. Like, go actually support your fucking driver. Like, it should be like that's what they are saying. Max and Hamilton being the second favourites. Yeah, I know. Like, Hamilton should be should be the favourite still. He's a 7-time world champion. At the end of last season, he was getting battered, and actually, Hamilton's having to defend from Perez, who takes fifth. He takes fourth place. Perez away from Lewis Hamilton. Hamilton now down to fifth. Hamilton's just struggling with now. He was keeping up with Sainz. It looks like the tyres have just dropped off a little bit. Ah, fuck. This car's not quick enough at the minute.
No,
I was expecting that. To be honest. I did say at the start, Hamilton and Russell could end up having a race by themselves. Like, I did say that. No, Hamilton went deep. Oh, he went deep into turn one. Come on, Lewis. Yeah. And don't forget, not a lot of teams have done a full race simulation in these cars. So some of it is still going to be into the unknown. There's a lot that's still going to be into the unknown into this new formula. So, like, you've got to bear that in mind.
It's a nifty little overtake by Zhou.
So the gap between Leclerc and Verstappen at the front, 3.1 seconds.
Let's go.
There are more pictures in the message that I sent you. Is it? I didn't see anything else. No, I didn't see anything else. Mate, look, I make my own bets, man. I believe in my own theory. Like, a lot of these people make these stupid bets and they don't even know anything about the sport. That's the thing. Like, most of these bookies don't even know anything about Formula One. Like, so I love how they can sit there and go, "Oh yeah, well we think they're second favourites." You ain't got a fucking clue what we're talking about. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Leclerc looks strong at the minute. Absolutely, he's looking very strong at the minute. 3.1 seconds to lead. Verstappen on the radio. I really have zero traction. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's a shame. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you might have to. So I was struggling to pick it up. Lewis struggling on his tyre. Yeah, they said it does look like it in that way. And actually, speaking of which, Hamilton is boxed. Hamilton is into the pits.
Quick. That's quick.
Yeah, there's a 2-stop race for that. It's going to be a 2-stop race for Mercedes.
Mediums to hards, maybe.
Very it's soft to hards. Don't forget the pit. They are expecting the pit stop times to be a lot slower this year because obviously the tyres are much heavier. You're carrying
3.4. Wow.
3.4 seconds. That's going to be a good stop. That's a decent stop. Right, that's a decent stop.
That sounds weird, doesn't it? A good stop at 3.1.
Oh no, Hamilton! No, went too deep. No, didn't need that. Fuck. Yeah, no fucking grip going into turn one. The tyres are dead. Look, it's flying all over the place. Shit. That car's not good in a minute. Yeah.
The car looks terrible, man.
It'll be alright, man. It's fine. I'm not panicked.
For now.
Look, we all said this last season. Oh, well, but he had no temperature in those tyres at all. How long did they leave them out for fuck's sake? You take them out at the last minute. You don't sit there fucking reading them. Oh, Jesus one. Around 3 to 4 seconds is a good stop. Absolutely, mate. I totally agree. If you haven't shared the channel, please could you do so for us, because I'm trying to get to on my first 100 subscribers. I'd love to do it by the end of this weekend, obviously, because it's the end of the Grand Prix. But if we could do that, it'd be really great. I'm on 82 and we've got 18 subs to find. So if you know anyone, please do. And Hamilton's already complaining, no grip on the tyres. But now, saying that, he's all over the back of Bottas.
That's
Right, bye Bottas. No, Zhou actually. It's
Yeah.
Run Yu Zhou. He's actually not had a bad start, to be honest.
Oh,
Like, to be honest, like everyone was giving, and Yank Talking Smack was going mad because he was a paid driver, but getting into the sport. But he's had a good start, and he's gonna try and come back at Hamilton. Right? Nah, get out of here. You ain't getting past him. No way. Nah, you ain't that good, mate. Cold tires, yeah, absolutely. Big up AFCB Adam as well. So
3.5 second gap now between Leclerc and Verstappen.
it could be doing double.
Okay.
It could be double hard tires for Hamilton,
Might, yeah.
or hard. It might then go up to a medium tire later in the race. So, but yeah, it is very surprising he's gone that early. They were expecting him around lap 30, lap 14. It was only lap 12 that he pitted. So, but he probably could gain an early advantage. You've got to try, when something's not working, you've got to try something different with the strategy. If you copy everyone else, you're not going to get anywhere, are you?
No.
But Perez is looking at plan B, and Verstappen is 3.6 behind. Sainz with 10 seconds behind. Only pit stop is by Hamilton, apart from Fernando Alonso and Mick Schumacher. So we'll let you know when more comes along. Actually, I'm going to give you the timing, the commentary. I know. Let's have a look at the commentary.
Let's have a look.
Tried. No, I tried. I can't.
Lap 11. We finished.
I don't have a couple of life on my tires left there, guys.
Okay.
Wow. So the tyres are not lasting very long, like some people were predicting. But what did you make of taking the rule away about this? The top 10 can start a new tyre they want now. What do you think? Is that a good move?
I mean, it's in a way it causes Formula Racing to be it causes Formula Racing, like you said yesterday, but I don't know. It was just out of the blue for me. I didn't expect the rule to be applied.
Yeah,
so
I didn't notice it until qualifying, to be honest.
I'm sort of a bit 50-50 about it. I'll have to see.
I thought it was nice to give the because we got yellow flag. Yellow flag. What's the yellow flag in sector 1?
Verstappen into the pits, by the way.
Verstappen into the pits. Green flag. So whatever was causing the problem has seemed to clear away. Hopefully, we might get a replay of it. So Verstappen's pitted. So is Carlos Sainz.
2.3 second pit stop. Wow.
That's a good stop. Do you know what?
Go on,
Mercedes have always been slow on their pit stops. I've got to admit.
Yeah.
If that's anything they want to work on, and they want perfection on, they need to work on that. Even in the game, they reflect it very well. If you play career mode, driver career mode, they're slow as shit. If you do it in your team career mode, you can do it in 1.8 seconds. All right. Check your miss shots. This is the second.
It's now a 13-second gap between Leclerc and Perez, but of course Leclerc and Perez both have to pit still. Russell in third place right now.
Are they going to dig up that old video of us in karting?
Leclerc is going into the pits.
So Mercedes are 5-2 favourites to win the constructors, Ferrari 2-1, and Red Bull 1-1. How are Red Bull 1-1?
What? You're joking.
How are they 1-1
Want
when they were too busy last season giving up 9th place for Perez to take 1 point off Hamilton in Silverstone?
what did you? Okay, go on, Leclerc.
Because
Go
they
on.
would sacrifice their own drivers just to win the drivers' championship. In the end, they didn't need to do it.
3.1, not bad.
Christ. How are they that man? When they build a car only for one, specifically for one driver's needs.
Mhm.
You look at
Let's
Mercedes,
see where
it's been
Leclerc.
built to try and combat both drivers. Hamilton is now back up to fifth as Russell's made his pit stop.
Yes, Leclerc stays in front. Let's go.
They must be. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's these people
It's
who make these
joking.
odds. These people who make these odds, no fuck all.
It's a joke.
Leclerc has made his pit stop and he's got now Max Verstappen all over his tail, 4 tenths behind. Now we can see if this now will they be able to follow closer? Can Max Verstappen get on top of him and overtake him? Right, that
Same from
PRS
Conor.
is not doing anything.
It's basically redundant.
It's redundant. I know why. I know why.
Why?
I know why.
Why?
We're not worried about aerodynamic effect, are we? It's all about generating downforce from underneath the car, not on the wings. Right? So when you open the rear wing, you're not releasing so much air, you're not releasing so much drag because you're not relying on the rear wing so much. But there you go, but no, Verstappen's going to try down the inside into turn 1.
You're joking.
And he gets ahead. But Leclerc's going to try and come back at him. But here we go. Go on, Leclerc. Go on.
Go on, Charles.
Yes!
Come on, Charles. Get him, Leclerc. Get him. Yes, let's go.
I'm sorry.
Leclerc, you legend. Go on.
Well done, Leclerc.
Go on.
Stuff. Lovely stuff.
Now put a gap between. Put a gap. Come on. Get a gap between you two. Come on.
It's alright. It's alright, mate. It's alright, Verstappen. You ain't got Massey to help you this time. Did I just say that?
You did just say that, man.
Oh shit, sorry. Oh, Horner's probably crying on the radio. He moved too far to the line!
You can't drive that fast. It's illegal. Speeding ticket.
Use the C button, the CCTV. He was doing 60 in a 70 zone. He was doing 70 in a 60.
Give him a speeding ticket now.
Go on, Leclerc.
Come on.
Right, let's see. Come on. Nah, you ain't getting in this time. You ain't getting in this time. Fuck off. No. Whoa. He's got him again. But here we go. We're gonna go, Leclerc.
Come on, Leclerc.
Go on. Yes, Leclerc. Yes, Leclerc. Love it. Lovely stuff. That's twice you can't do it, mate. Get lost, mate. So well champion you are.
Drive, Leclerc. Drive your balls off, man. Come on. Put a gap between them.
This is supposed to be the greatest driver on the grid. That's twice
Leclerc is
now.
better.
It's going to make you stick. That's twice.
Come on, Leclerc. Come on.
Now pull the gap. Pull that gap. We need that gap. He needs probably about a 9/10 gap. That's what he needs. He is pulling away. He is pulling. Will he get enough though? But this is working. Like this new formula is working, guys. I love it. Let's go. Oh, 9/10. 9/10. Oh shit.
Come on.
Mate, if this is gonna happen all season, bring it on. I love
Bring
it.
it on.
Once Mercedes get their package right, trust me.
If. Same from Charles, come on.
No.
No.
No, you didn't. You fucked it this time. You locked it all up. Bye.
DRS looks to be most effective on the back straight here.
John, the Charles is like that. Said, "What is this mug doing? Is he worked it out? He ain't getting through." This is Rosberg all over again, isn't it? How many times did Rosberg try it out on Hamilton, and Hamilton's like, "Yeah, bye, mate."
Come on, Leclerc. DRS looks to be only working on the straight.
Near the crowd as well. Is it me or can you hear the crowd?
I don't know, I don't have the sound on. I have it literally.
Yeah, if back from the karting days to now, well, yeah, Leclerc versus Max. Tell ya, I told you, Leclerc is a quality driver. You give him the same car, he'd put him in his place. I said it in 2020 or 2019. You give him the car, Leclerc will put Verstappen in his place. Trust me. Right? He is just as good as he is. He's just as good.
It's a second. Come on, Charles.
It's a second.
1.1.
It's over a second. Is it opening? No, you ain't got your DOS now, mate.
Yes. Now put the gap in, Charles. Come on. Now it's time to put the gap in.
So, yeah, if Mercedes get it right, this could be a three-way battle between Ferrari, Red Bull, and Mercedes. Mercedes will get it right. Don't worry. They've had problems like this before, and they've got it right. So that's why they're 8 times consecutive world champions, right? Because you don't do that without having problems in beneath. I don't care. But this is what Christian Horner saying. Oh, they've never had any problems. Like Toto Wolff inherited. He didn't have to do anything. He inherited all that. Well, no, he came in 2013 when they were shit. Like, what the fuck? Horner is just such a hater. He can't accept anyone's success. He can't appreciate that someone's done such a great achievements. Like, he's such a sore loser. Honestly. Like, what Mercedes have done in the last 8 years is truly incredible. Absolutely incredible. Right? In some of the toughest fights in 2017 and 2018, for example, as well. Right? But if you want to moan the fact that they've had it easy, well, that's down to you. It's your fault. You didn't give them. You didn't build a quick enough car, did you? So it's your own fault. So yeah. So look, Leclerc. So the top 3 are on softs. Perez is on mediums. Hamilton's on the hard tire. Let me have a look at the. Right. So who's going to win? Charles Leclerc by a mile, mate. Sergio Perez. Let's have a look at his
Max
radio.
doing a 37.7. They're tangoing.
They're tangling 37.7.
Okay, Max, I think we'll have one go at it before we have issues with the brakes again.
Yep.
Oh.
Oh, he's got Bishop with his brakes. Didn't. So that's the problem. You have such problems with brake. Brake wear is such an important thing here. You have to look after your brakes. Both Mercedes are going on to hard tire. So, yeah. So, like you can see, Mercedes are running their own race at the front. You can see. So, I expect that. I was expecting that at the start of the race. I said that at the start of the race. Look, every and do you know what is funny is right? If like Hamilton or Mercedes, if it does come to an end this season, and no, look, this is the first race, we have got loads of weight. We've got loads of loads of races to go yet. But if they don't do anything, and they don't get what they need, and it comes to an end, well, all great things come to an end. Look at the Ferrari days; it all comes to an end at some point, doesn't it? So
And it does revive again, like we are seeing now.
yeah, but what I'm saying is brilliant. Big up on the Lemenko. I'm sorry if I've said that wrong. Hello, just subscribed. I'm from Kiev. Oh, big up to you, man. Look, my heart goes out to you, and you. I hope you're all safe. You're all well. Like as you can see on the top right corner, we all stand with you. Because what's going on out there is wrong, absolutely wrong. I'm glad you're watching, and I'm glad that at least we can do is try and support you in any way we can, in any symbol of support. So yeah, and big up for watching. Yeah, entertaining Grand Prix, innit? So let's go. So I'm safe, my friend. Yeah, no worries, man. Always with the love. That's what we have. That's what having these channels are all about. We come here and we have the love and respect in the chat, and we talk about the sport we love. We talk about any sports we love, whether it's the football, the football, Arsenal, and my other channel, which is basically SFeatleyTV, which is just take the F1 out and put TV on the end, which is the main channel, or this new one, which is for the F1 stuff. So we all do our best to support each other. That's the whole point of it, man. So, the Sonoda in 11th, Valtteri Bottas in 12th. Very good battle so far here, developing. I always thought Bottas was going to drop off a little bit, but I do think he still will score points today. I still think he will.
He might.
Intriguing first Grand Prix. Yeah, man. Of course, it's going to be a little bit, like I said at the start of the Grand Prix, it was going to be a little bit to the unknown. Most teams haven't done a full race simulation, so they haven't got all the data they would love to have. Whereas before, back in the days, teams would practice testing. Right, and we're talking back in the Schumacher days of testing, like 20 odd years ago, right? Until they cut that out to save costs. So you only get now 2 official practice sessions and any tyre sessions they want you to do. So, you know what I mean? Max is always just giving it up as soon as he gets past Charles. I think, no, it's just that Charles is being very cunning. Like, it's kind of like what if you watch the 2014 Bahrain Grand Prix, Hamilton with a massive lock up into the hairpin of turns 8. Yeah, if you look at a 2014 Grand Prix, no matter how many times, like Rosberg always dived down the inside, even at one point looked like he had it, and then Hamilton would use this, and even then they didn't have DRS on that straight at this time. Right, we used the acceleration and the speed he got off the hairpin by having a better line to be able to get back past him. So, could just say Ferrari were early with their preparation for 2022, whereas Mercedes and Red Bull were still battling all the way to Abu Dhabi last season. Yeah, I agree with that. I also am a bit surprised with Red Bull of how far they've come. I've got something to say with that. It's probably because of their new deal with Oracle. £500 million. £500 million with Oracle. Right? And I bet you one of the clauses is that they had to become a world champion to get the deal. Like, smells of conspiracy. But anyway, that's last season. I was expecting for Mercedes to be a bit stronger because obviously they stopped major developments in Monaco and only had a couple of tweaks from the Brazilian Grand Prix onwards, and also the British Grand Prix where they bought their last upgrades, whereas Red Bull spent a lot of money on their upgrades just to win a title, and only won one of them. So, and actually, to be honest, throughout that season, Max proved that car was fast enough to win both. So, yeah, so I do feel that I'm a bit surprised Mercedes are still a little bit off. It's nothing they haven't been off before, and they've not come back. They have come back, and they will do. Don't worry about that. Yeah. But yeah, it's of course Ferrari have planned this from 2020. Like this 2020, they've been planning this. They said from 2020 they are stuck in the position they are until the new rules come in. So they've had 2020 from 2020 to bring this up. Not, and they've said, Martin Brundle saw in the build-up, they've already said on their statement with their new engine, not even a bolt from last season's engine can be transferred to this engine. Not a bolt. Right? That's how much it's changed. So there you go. Of course, what McLaren going to do? McLaren look like to be in a very dark place right now. They've got real problems with their braking issues. If Conor's free, I'd love to get him on to explain it, because obviously he is a massive fan. A massive fan. You know what I mean? But keep your comments coming in. We've got Eugene from Persuasion TV. Right.
Hi, Stephen. Sorry I'm late. Just got back from work, grabbed some dinner, and while watching the show.
Man. No worries, man. It's been an absolutely thrilling battle between Leclerc and Verstappen so far.
Yep.
It shows that the cars can follow a lot better than they did before.
That's true.
Mercedes look like to be running their own race at the minute. They just don't seem to. They were keeping up at the start of the race, but they didn't seem to make the tyres last. And it looks like they were really pushing all out everything, and Hamilton was using every bit of the tyre to try and keep up. So it looks like that Mercedes will be doing a two-stop, probably on a hard, medium, and soft combo. So it's not. It's like I said, it's 5-6 tenths a lap. It's nothing that we had this problem last season in practice, in the practice sessions, in the testing sessions last season as well. So, and they managed to recover. So. And crawl their way back. So I do feel that Mercedes they do have the brains. You don't win 8 titles without being able to crawl back. So, but what do you? I mean, before I'll just read these comments out and ask you, how do you think it's gone so far as we reach the halfway point? Of course, still early on in the season. Could all change. Mercedes always strong second half of the season, especially Hamilton. Hamilton is very strong at the second half of the season. Hungary is a strong place. Belgium's a strong place. Italy's a strong place for him. British Grand Prix is always. He's been undefeated in the British Grand Prix. His record at the British Grand Prix since 2014 has been 2014, 2015, 2016, 2017, 2019, 2020, 2021. 7 out of 8 races at the British Grand Prix since 2014. Out of 8 races, he's won 7 of them. Right? So he's always strong there. You always expect a strong showing. Zhou has been decent. I did say, as much as he's a paid driver and there's Piastri who won the championship and he probably deserved his place, I wanted to see what he could do, and he's proven it. But yeah, Eugene, what do you make of it, man?
Oh no, this should be a interesting season, to tell the truth, right? With Mercedes coming back, have to come from the back again. I mean, not again, they usually don't start too well, but this season it looks like they're a bit off the pace, right? So
yeah, they're struggling a lot with the
porpoising, about the bouncing,
the bouncing issue, because and for those who don't know what porpoising is, basically what happens is that they want to try and run the cars as low as possible, because the lower the car you run, the faster the air travels down below, and the faster the air travels, the more it sucks the car to the road. The problem is, if you rely the car too low and you start hitting bumps on the floor, you then cut. If you hit the bottom of the floor with the if you hit the floor at the bottom of the track, right, you're cutting the supply of air to your floor, right, which generates downforce. So if you then cut all the air to the downforce, it then releases all the aerodynamic suction that has been sucking the car to the road. So then it goes up, right? So the car goes up, and then when it goes back up, the ride height goes back up. You then get the space back, which then means the air goes back through. So it then sucks back down again, and then it goes up, and then it goes down, then it goes up, and then it goes. So it looks like then you're bouncing because it's constantly bouncing on the scraping on the floor every time you're going down, and every time you go getting lifted up again, it's coming off the ground. So like that's basically what it is at the minute. So and then Mercedes are just struggling with it, but it, like people have said, it's not a car that's not an absolute disaster like Hamilton's 2009 car, for example, which was a car that just needed to be thrown in the bin and build a new one. Like, so yeah, so but Hamilton back in the pits again. He's gone to the medium tire now, on the medium tire, and he's got 30 laps. He's still got 20. He's still got 30 laps to do on his tires.
I guess he's to do a 3-stopper.
He's doing a 3-stop. Oh,
Yeah.
geez, he's going to be way off the pace. McLaren, Ricciardo trying to get around the outside of Latifi. He's going to get a better exit, but Latifi's just going to stay in front. But yeah, sorry, Legine. What did you want to ask? What do you want to make? Is there anything else you wanted to add? But actually, no, sorry. Ricciardo gets down the inside into turn 8. Good move by Daniel Ricciardo. On the brakes, down into turn 8, and should cover him off into turn 9. Good move. Very good move.
Good move.
So, but I'm disappointed with Williams at the minute. I really wanted them to be pushing further up the field this year, but especially with the cuts on budgets, they've got I think the third most time in the CFD, the wind tunnel time they get. So they should be. I was hoping they'd be doing better this season for the start of this season. Obviously, it's a long way to go. It's the first race, and first race can always be a surprise, and then you can see what happens. Usually, it's like when you see the start of a season, you always have about the first 3 races to find out where everyone is. So yeah, I'm not shocked with Haas. To be honest, I did feel like a little bit. I did think, Lance Stroll just like I think he touched the Williams there.
Yeah, a bit of a small touch that was.
Small touch, but hang on. I'm not shocked with Haas as they didn't develop their car last year. Got strong driver pair as well, which is good for Mick. Very good point. Very, very good point, mate. I totally agree. Like I said, please do hit the like button and subscribe. Do share the channel as well to anyone that you know that is an F1 fan. It really would mean the world to us if you could do that for us. Trying to get tons of subscribers. It also supports the charity channel that I mainly run, which is SFeatleyTV, which you can go subscribe to as well. And you find Arsenal and football content as well. So so go and check both of those channels out and give them a sub. And yeah, but we're now on lap 30, so we're past half distance. As Tsunoda makes his looks like second stop of the afternoon, I believe. Let me have a look. That should be Tsunoda's second stop of the afternoon.
Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah, it is. He's gone to the soft tire. He's going for a 3-stop if he's going to the soft tire. And it looks like, oh, hello. Who's gone around the outside of there? It looks like Fernando Alonso's gone around the outside of Mick Schumacher into 12th, and it's Verstappen. Verstappen pits. Verstappen
Oh,
pits.
that's early. That's early. That's early. It's not. It didn't look that
Oh.
fast.
It looked
Three.
fast. It was 3 seconds. 3 seconds.
Right. I'm nervous.
They've stuck him in front of Russell.
Way in front. Way in front. No, come on. There's gonna be a Leclerc pit soon, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, box.
Yeah,
Verstappen went on the medium, so
Leclerc's going to cover him off.
I hope so.
I don't know if he's going to cover him. I don't know if they're going to go to the end on him, though.
I mean, 26 laps on
Well,
mediums
actually, no,
doesn't.
to be fair, it's not early. They both pitted for soft tyres, didn't they?
Yeah.
So it's not going to be early then, is it? So there you go. So Leclerc is coming through now. He's going to be... Yeah, that is it. Charles Leclerc pits. Charles Leclerc in the pits.
Come on, quick pit stop. Come on.
How many seconds?
Go on, Leclerc.
Come on.
Come on, Florey. Don't fuck this up.
Please don't.
And they have like
Good stop. 2.5.
Oh.
Good stop.
Ah, that's lovely.
Beautiful.
Beautifully.
Fuck it. I'm gonna buy that fucking hoodie that I want.
Stay in front. Come on.
No, he's alright. He's got him. Do you know what? I was thinking of buying the Ferrari hoodie.
Yeah.
This season because it looks nice. I got to admit, it really looks good. Well, with the black like across here, but I was like, I'll go on a Mercedes shirt. It looked like a fucking crime. You know what I mean? It's like me wearing an Arsenal shirt and I'll go buy a Chelsea hat.
It's
You know what I
different. I mean, it would be more like a West Ham, maybe, not like a direct rival.
I'll get a Spurs one.
No, never.
I mean, no, for me, that's me buying.
Oh, it's close again, right?
No, for me, that's me buying a Max Verstappen shirt.
Yeah. 1.4 now between Leclerc and Verstappen.
Yeah, he's got the gap this time. He ain't getting anywhere.
Both of them on yellows, right?
Hamilton is 7th. He's
Both of them are yellows, yeah.
Looks like Pierre Gasly.
Yeah, that's.
At least there was one part of the car they could change into next year. The steering wheel.
Are there any track limits penalties this year?
There are, but I mean, I think they're a bit less harsh than last December.
Well, actually, he already gave Esteban Ocon a 5-second penalty for spinning.
Well, those weren't track limits.
It wasn't exactly hard. It wasn't exactly a. It was for me. It wasn't. It wasn't.
Max is pissed off, right? Look at Hamilton's car, and it's so slim.
Hamilton is now on the back of Magnussen. Right. Go on, Luke. Go on, Lewis. Get by. Bye. Mission ready. Good night.
Does he get 6th place?
And he takes 6th place. Thank you very much. You know what? They're supposed to be a yellow helmet, but in this colour it looks like green. Doesn't it?
It does look more green than yellow.
It looks more green than yellow. It's that greeny yellow thing. But make sure you hit the like and subscribe if you haven't done already. Yeah, things are going. I'm okay, man.
Do you think the Mercedes body change has cost them?
No, I don't think. Maybe the side pods thing has cost them a little bit, but I don't think it's the main issue with the car.
I think that's helped them. I think because they're running so low, they're having problems with the poison effect. They tried to be a bit more radical in that end, and it's causing a bit more problems.
That means nowadays, if most of your aerodynamics are under the car.
Yeah,
Right.
that's the thing. That's ground
Yeah,
effect.
if you hit it too low, it'll
Yeah,
break up.
it's all about it's all you want to lower. Like I said earlier in the show, you want to lower the car as low as possible. The lower you do it, the lower you do your car, the more ground effect you'll gain, right?
What a
And
pit
more
stop
downforce you'll gain
size.
because the air travels
2.4.
faster. But if you run it too low and you scrape the floor, you cut the supply of air that then sucks the car to the road because you're hitting the floor, right? And then what that does is releases all, because you've got no air that's sucking the car to the road, it's then releasing it up. Then the car gets released up and then released back down again once it's released up, because once the ride height goes back up again, you then come off the floor and this air goes back through again and sucks it back down again. And then it goes back down and then back up and then back down and then back up. And that's what you get the bounce, what's like a bouncing car.
Yeah, but this season they can't hit the curbs, right? If they hit the curbs, they'll damage the
they've got to be very
undercarriage.
careful this year. This year they've got to be very careful with their curbs
Because you break your undercarriage, right? That will damage the what called the aerodynamics at the bottom.
It's a 3D floor. That's the way you get ground effect is by having a 3D floor. So if you damage the floor, you're fucked. You might as well just retire. If you damage the floor, you are retired. That is it, DNF.
Yeah.
You might look like you can still carry on, but you can't. You're dead. You see, look, compared to last season, if you saw last season where the cars could literally be like that on the rake, right? And you could see under the floor at times, right?
So flat.
And Red Bull used to be very high up. You could see it quite clearly. It used to be very high up. See the Red Bull now, it's barely touching, it's barely above the floor.
Yeah, so the Ferraris.
They're barely above the floor. And you can see the ones that are a bit higher, like the Aston Martin and the McLarens here, they're the ones that are probably even struggling just a little bit more.
Yeah. One thing
you can see underneath of the car, just there in the picture shot, where the 3D floor is underneath and what it's doing.
But no, this year the tires have their rim covers, so it looks a bit weird. How are you gonna get grip on it when you change the tires?
The McLaren has the Google Chrome on their wheel rims, don't they?
Yeah.
I think everyone's missing a trick there. They should colour their wheel rims in. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and put more advertisements on it.
Yeah. Get Google Chrome fucking spinning wheels. You know what I mean? Love it. You know what I mean?
Oh. Yeah, but one thing is good about this year, right? There's a lot of
my favorite driver of all time is
close. What call? The cars are getting closer to each other.
It's close between the Haas and the Hamilton on the radio.
It was a slow pit stop for Magnussen.
It was a slow pit stop. AlphaTauri is going to try and go around the outside. Good move. Well done, Pig Gasly. Good move. Very good move into turn 4.
Yeah. Just surprising the McLarens are not doing too well. Yeah.
What? Sorry, say that.
The McLarens are not doing too well. That's the sad
They've
thing.
got a problem with their brake issues. It's affecting the car. And they haven't been able to get on top of it. They had it since testing.
But surprisingly, the Haas is doing well.
I said it on Saturday night. If people go back and watch my preview, if people do get a chance, go watch the show I did on Saturday night. That should not be Friday night. Sorry, it should not be happening. That with all the progress McLaren have made, that's shocking. They're supposed to be up there with Ferrari, Red Bull, and Mercedes. That's what everyone was expecting, them to be up there. My favourite driver of all time is Ayrton Senna. Senna is definitely nothing. I'm sorry, you've got to put Schumacher, Hamilton, Senna.
I don't think he has it in any order. I think he just I think he just listed them there.
In any order? Oh yeah, hard to judge. Oh
Yeah.
It's everyone's different in different areas. For me, I've watched Hamilton. I've met the guy. He's the GOAT for me. I don't care.
Yeah, of course. Talk about GOATs, then it's a different thing.
My opinion, he's the GOAT. He's because the thing is, Senna had is a bit like Max Verstappen in a way. It's do or die, right? Hamilton is a bit more
Prost. A bit
thinks
more.
about. It's a bit more. He's Prost and Senna. He's got the
Yeah.
natural speed and talent of a Senna, but he's got the mind of a Prost. And Zhou Ramirez, who worked with the both drivers, said that in a quote. He is a mixture of Prost and Senna, which are two titans in sport. So, and if you put them two together, it makes an ultimate driver. It really does. And then you put the Schumacher element, where he's managed to help Mercedes develop themselves into a winning machine, and then also been able to produce the results that keeps them going and keep them on this run that's kept them going to now being 8 times consecutive champions and what should have been 8 drivers straight titles, right? But obviously the FIA likes to get involved in shit. So, but anyway, but 7 drivers titles and 8 constructors titles. You don't sit there just by jumping in a car and driving it. And anyone that says that, you're talking bollocks, right? Honestly, anyone that sits there and says, "Oh, the guy just jumped," he doesn't do anything. He just jumps in the car and drives. You need to go and actually watch the sport properly, because a lot of these drivers have to constantly do, when they do testing, are always, every time they're in the pits, they've got their engineer either in their ear or right beside them straight away. Right, feedback. What's it doing? What's this doing? What's that doing? What do you need? What setup do you need? What changes do you need? What upgrades do you need? What will make you better? What will make you a better and faster driver from this car? Oh, a lap car, Albon getting in the way of a Sainz there. Like, Sainz not a happy bunny. Let's have a look at the timing screens after a look at a bit of live commentary, actually. So I'm giving you some live commentary, have I? Esteban Ocon. Let's hear what he's had to say about his race.
You can open diff entry to help with understeer. That will improve as the tyre ages.
So he's having trouble with his understeer at the minute. Alexander Albon.
Okay, pace is good. Pace is good.
So they're happy with the pace.
Okay, Strat 8 and white line on the exit. You have to bring these tyres in gently this stint, please, Max. I'm expecting Leclerc to pit as well. White line on the exit.
Verstappen bring the tyres in nicely. When's he ever done that? That's not Max Verstappen. You're asking a driver who just goes out and absolutely just goes mad with it to bring the tyres in gently. Look at the lap times though. 1:36.6, 1:36.8. Hamilton a 1:37.7. 9/10 off.
Oh. Magnussen with a good lap.
And 9/10 off.
1:36.
Hamilton are 9/10 off or 1.1 seconds off the top time.
20 laps to go. 20 laps to go. Come on,
mate. You know exactly. If it was that easy, then why Bottas would be champion as well at Mercedes. Exactly, mate. Right? Hamilton had to dig him. If people don't understand, right? This is what I hate. Hamilton haters love to spout out their nonsense, right? When I've seen Hamilton come out of a car, the British Grand Prix, for example, 2018, he's come out of the car after qualifying and he's shaking. He's shaking with emotion. Like he's pushed himself to the very fucking edge. Right? And very little drivers only sent. The only time you could do that, I've seen that done, is Senna in 1988 in Monaco, where he said he felt like an out-of-body experience. He saw himself driving the lap because he was going that fast. He felt at that one with the car. Right? And that's the same like with Singapore in 2018 and Silverstone 2018. He was pushing himself to stay in front of the Ferrari so much and to win that British Grand Prix. He was shaking. Absolutely shaking. And if he didn't do it, he knew he would have got second. And even 2019 in Monaco, after he lost Nicky, he had pushed himself that hard to get pole one, and now it's a margin. You saw him get out of the car. He's like, come on, like jumping at the fence to the fans, like to release all that emotion and energy that he's put into the lap. If you say that's easy, you're talking shit.
Yeah, Steven, I've got to go soon. Because
No
I'm going to
worries,
start
mate.
my show for the West Ham Spurs West Ham watch along. I'll catch up with you later, but I'll still be watching this before the kickoff for my watch along. All right, catch up later, Steven.
No worries,
Yeah,
man.
big up. Have a good race. Yeah, I'll catch up with you.
Hang on. Just drop us the link in the private chat to the watch along, and I'll put a like on it for you.
All right, thanks. I'll catch up with you later.
Yeah, no worries.
Bye.
So yeah. Also, if it was easy for them people, if it's that easy, why am I not a driver?
I'd like to see Joey from Yorkshire drive a car like Hamilton does.
Fuck him. Shut up. All that Gary Instinct. Fuck me.
And the same with Hungary 20. Yeah, I mean, it's stupid.
Too many bitter haters out there. Yeah, they hate it. Do you know why? Because he's been successful for so long. Because he's been basically the darling of the hybrid era. You can't deny it. He's been the darling of the hybrid era. 2014, 2015. He's lost since 2014 and the start of the hybrid era. He's lost two championships.
Yeah.
Two. In 8 years. In around 7 years. 2014, 2015, 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021. In 8 seasons, including 2014, right? 8 seasons. He's lost the title twice. The rest he's won 6 out. That's just insane. That's an insane record. 103 pole positions. 103 race wins. Sorry. You can't. I'm sorry. People that they just want to hate because they can't stand him being successful, or they hate for another reason. I know the reason why, and I'm not going to mention it because,
Probably know what you're thinking of.
Yeah, we know why.
Yeah.
It came out after Silverstone, didn't it? Come on.
Yeah. Also, what's the matter with
And as much as they put a statement out, Red Bull, you didn't help in the issue by trying to label him as he did it deliberately and he should be disqualified. Right? And made it sound like it was all his fault. And basically put a target on his back. And he tried to even further do it 2 weeks later, because then 2 weeks later he got pole position. He was still getting the same abuse online.
Yeah.
Because you then tried to get him a further penalty 2 weeks later.
That was absolutely disgusting, man. I mean,
that's Christian Horner and Red Bull. They've got no integrity. There's no sportsmanship. There's no integrity. I'm sorry. If I was the boss of Mercedes, I would I have no respect for him. I have respect for him. He's got no integrity. He's got no integrity. He's got no respect, race for anyone. And he's always bitching every time that something doesn't go his way. I love this season. I just hope this season we just don't have any of the FIA to race the race. Apparently they're still allowed to ask a question, but I'm sorry, no. I think the FIA should just have one-way communication to say, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but when it comes to what happened with the team radio to FIA, right? I do feel that they shouldn't be allowed to ask a question this season. It should be, right, we're investigating you. You've been punished. You've got to do this, or you're getting a penalty. Right?
Yeah.
And then they either say yes or no. They don't get a question. They don't get an answer. They don't get to ask anything. They just go, you're getting this, whether you like it or not.
Mm-hmm.
Unless the question is that, oh, hang on, he's just spun off our guy. Could you have a look at this for us?
Yeah,
I could
right.
accept that. I could accept that. Nothing else. Anything else? Fuck off.
No emails as well.
No. Red Bull made up their own test in Qatar to try and accuse Mercedes of being illegal.
Yeah.
Like, which wasn't a regulatory check. It wasn't part of the rules. So if it's not part of the rules, then why are they doing it? Poor stop there by McLaren there for Verstappen's in again.
Oh no, right. They just said they had less DEG. They just said they had less DEG than Verstappen, so. Oh no. Well. The question is, will Leclerc go in now? Will he? I wonder.
Right, so what's going to happen here?
Oh, come on, no. Please, no.
Well, we'll see what happens here. I want to see what happens here. Keep your eyes up, guys. Big up. Yeah, like I said, like they shouldn't have been allowed to make their own test. And do you know what's funny is that they got the information when they got the results of that test. It wasn't, oh, they weren't illegal. They got an explanation of why they weren't illegal, which then they could then apply to their car.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, they're getting inside information. It's cheating.
Yeah, man.
So the TV
Yeah.
10. Hamilton, gap to Hamilton and Verstappen is 11. I don't know why they're counting that. Like they're in their own different races.
That's irrelevant.
The TV abuse was this. Yeah, that was Lemenko. Do you mind if I call you Lemenko because I don't want to get your first name wrong. Yeah.
Will go in? Will he go in?
He was disgusted. Yeah, it was disgusting. It wasn't him. It was all on Massey. Yeah, absolutely. Massey, I'd say it's Massey and Red Bull, to be honest. They're all part of it, to be honest.
So Sainz is going in, but not. Sainz will go in, but not Leclerc.
Yeah. Red Bull done it all last season to the team radio whenever they got investigated during race, always trying to escape punishment. Yeah, like remember Brazil, they all said that's all about letting them race. But when Hamilton did it, or when Hamilton does anything, or hang on, no, actually no, it's all about letting them race. But when Hamilton, oh, Hamilton's in the box again. He's gone
4 seconds.
4 seconds.
Oh.
That's slow.
And these pit stops by Mercedes have been terrible. He stays in front of Magnussen, but
It's a tough start to the season, this one.
very tough start, man.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, they've done it. Yeah, like in Brazil, and then when Hamilton does anything wrong, like he pushed him wide in Saudi Arabia, they try to give a penalty. They try and ask for a penalty. They said it's illegal. So is Hamilton going
Excellent, mate.
But is Munzi, like Mercedes, I've explained already. Whoa, we got a fire. It's Gasly, I think. Gasly, looks like going to be a safety car here.
There's fire.
Way right into Leclerc's hands here. Virtual
Oh,
safety
no.
car deployed. Virtual safety car deployed.
Oh, not Gasly, no.
Gasly is out of the race.
I'll be back as soon as possible.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah. No, it's a full safety car. Full safety car deployed. Full safety car deployed. Now, that plays into Leclerc's hands. Box. What a surprise. Box. Right. Where's Hamilton, though? Oh, don't tell me Hamilton's not going to get back into fifth. He gets back into fifth. Yeah. Is Hamilton going to up the grid soon? No. Munzi, the pecking order is between Ferrari and Red Bull at a minute. Mercedes is still. They've got a car that's it's like last season. It's that like when they had the first race last season, it was always going to be 5 tenths slower than the Red Bull. Like it was like last season was 5 tenths slower than the Red Bull. This season it's about 5 or 6 tenths slower than the Ferrari and Red Bulls. Right, but I will say this: they have got a car that's not completely written off. They can be able to develop the car and get it into a championship winning car. So it's not a write-off. Oh, a late Red Bull pits. I've seen this film before and I didn't like him. Mate, nah, it's all right. Safety car, right? And there's plenty. Don't worry, there's plenty of laps to make sure that we actually get the race restarted properly. Fuck me. Safety car deployed. So Leclerc gets a cheap pit stop and retains the lead.
I'm back.
So yeah, so it will be Leclerc the virtual safety car is deployed right now. Do hit the like and share button, and we'll go through the order just in a sec for you guys as well. Let me have a look at the.
This is going to screw everything up, isn't it? Come on.
So much for being starting a new season. Don't bring Massey in for fuck's sake. Call it. I love that. That's brilliant, man. Love. Like, no. We got plenty of laps to get the fucking safety car sorted this time. Like, we got 10 laps or so. We ain't got 5. Fucking hell.
And Leclerc's on fresh tires again.
Yeah, and Leclerc's pitted for fresh tyres, so like Verstappen can't try that trick this time.
Please put him behind Leclerc, please. I'm so fucked. I'm nervous, man. I'm nervous. So what happened with Gasly? He didn't crash, right? I think his car just started, or his engine blew up, maybe.
Sorry, just putting that in. championship winning car.
Ooh, Leclerc got very close to the safety car there.
3 laps behind, right, and piss off Christian Horner for us.
Come on, Charles. Come on.
Watchalong, is he tagged? Is he on Twitter? Yeah. We'll tag him to it.
Oh no. It's even a second best, man.
He's not on Twitter. Good. For his sake. For us all to laugh. For us all to banter him. For the banter.
That car is smoking. Damn.
Yeah, that car's gone out to have a fag.
Let's see what happens here. It's
So,
yeah, it's like I said, it just blew up, I think.
yeah, engine just failed.
Honda issues.
Yeah, Honda issues, isn't it? So, is it Honda still? Or is it because I thought they departed? I thought it's their own department. It's Red Bull's department now.
Oh, right, it is sensitive. No, yeah.
It's Red Bull's own department, isn't it? And they just supply the engine to them.
So even better.
Mm-hmm. Never like to see a Red Bull engine blow up, do you?
Of course we do.
Right, March Fool's Day, not April Fool's Day. Yeah. In Leclerc hands for me, Max having problems with power steer. Yeah, he's having problems with power steering. Can you just do me a favour? Say what? Just don't steer.
Just go straight on forever.
It's more and more difficult to steer with speed. Oh, if he retires, I'm gonna laugh. Oh mate, mate, I'll be so happy, mate. I'll be like, yes, so much for a watch.
Oh, Ferrari wants you, that would be the dreams, man.
So lapped cars may now overtake the safety car. Is
Oh
that
no!
all of them?
Oh
Is
no!
That, is that all the drivers? Can we make sure that's all of them? And are we bringing the safety car in on the same lap? Are we? Are we? No. Oh, does that mean you fucked it up? Oh yeah, cheating. Legit.
It's happened again. It's happened again.
What is it I said last night? We knew it was fixed. We knew
Yeah.
it was fixed. Abu
Dhabi. We knew it was fixed.
I was just very surprised. It's very surprised the first race of the season they can get it right now. No. As long as Netflix were happy. And I love how Will Buxton was sitting there saying, yeah, but you see that the only beneficiary in that whole thing was Max Verstappen. And I'm like, and you didn't immediately say straight away, that's wrong, before they even had a chance to cut to the next bit. You didn't want to just say that's completely wrong. No, let's play the politically correct route. I'm neutral to F1 as there's no Ukraine driver to support in F1. Yeah, but safety car in this. Oh, yeah, they did wait a lot this time. Hamilton's like, oh yeah, so they can do it right then. So we are going to go green at the end of this lap. I'm a Ferrari fan, so I support both drivers. Do it, please. Then Ferrari 1-2. It won't be Ferrari 1-2 to be honest. But there you go. Here we go again.
Oh, Charles, come on.
Massey, but I want but I want racing, and I want him to fuck off beforehand. But there you go. We didn't get that, did we? So, the order: Charles Leclerc, Max Verstappen, Sainz, Perez, Hamilton, Russell, Magnussen, Bottas, Ocon, Schumacher, Tsunoda, Alonso, Zhou, Zhou, Stroll, Albon, Ricardo, Norris, Latifi, Hulkenberg, and the guy who caused this all the start, Pierre Gasly, who is now out of the race. So, there you go.
Both halves into the points, maybe. Imagine.
It's not a bit bad. It's just I'm having fun with it. You don't really think I wasn't going to have a fun with it, was you? Come on. Right, so safety car deployed. Any minute now, we're going to start the race again. Green flag. Try not to overtake like you did last time. And green flag. Oh, Sainz is all over the back of Max Verstappen. Go on, Sainz! Go on!
Carlos. Go on, Carlos. Oh, look at the spokes on the back of Verstappen's car. Battle him, Carlos. Come on.
Green flag. We're back racing.
Come on, man. Come on.
Magnussen and Mick, great performances in the house. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Mate. Absolutely, mate. Lewis has also made mistakes.
Ah, mate, come on. It's just a bit of fun.
I'm having fun.
Great banter.
But you really think I was not going to banter it the next time there was a safety car?
Innit?
Of course not.
Oh, it's 1.3 seconds. Come on, man. Come on.
Oh, Hamilton could have a sneaky fourth place here if he's not careful. Right, they're all on soft tyre.
Deep breaths. Come on.
Come on, man.
Please spin off Verstappen without hurting yourself. Please spin off the track. Please spin the car into the.
Basically, he's gonna if he's gonna start struggling with power steering problems, he's gonna struggle to keep Sainz behind. Come on, Sainz, keep up with him, man.
Perez takes fastest lap. Sainz, come on.
Hamilton's still with Perez. Come on, Hamilton. Go on, man.
Go on.
Oh, look, there's a fight between Zhou and Mick Schumacher.
Take a Mick. Where is Stroll? Huh. Why is Stroll 7? Why are they so far behind? Damn.
Because they ain't waiting for them to catch up.
Oh, right. They're not left anymore. That's it.
They've just done that themselves, haven't they? So they've been trying to get around the track as quickly as possible.
Right, I forgot.
Come on,
Go on, 1.7.
Sainz
Come
is
on.
Still keeping up with him.
Go on,
So
Carlos.
Hamilton.
Please.
The gap between Perez and Sainz is 1.2. So.
And between Sainz and Verstappen is 0.8. It looks like.
It looks like it, so we could be working here.
Come on, look
Come on,
keep him
Lewis.
behind.
Go on, Lewis.
Come on, Charles. Come on. Keep that prick behind.
Yeah, he's got him. The Sainz that's on the move. 5 laps to go.
5 lap. I mean, I wish they could just show the difference between the two drivers and not between the race leader. It's much more oversized in that way, but oh well.
Yeah, Hamilton's still trying to keep up with wait till DRS is activated, then we'll have problems. Absolutely, mate.
Come on,
I
Josh.
love that. Look at that camera. Look at that.
Yeah,
camera.
it's
I love
it's
that camera.
stunning.
It's so
It's a bit-
good, isn't it?
It's a bit harsh to see what's going on, but it does look lovely, man. It just
It
shows
gives
you what
a real, like,
a real, yeah.
Christian Horner will still manage to blame Mercedes for Max's problems.
Oh, they fixed the car. They touched it.
What do
And
I do? Remember Vettel at the end of Brazil? What do I get if I touch Hamilton's car?
Yeah.
1 million jelly beans.
No, that was for the overtaking, or what wasn't it?
Oh yeah, for overtaking, or 1 million jelly beans. And actually, what Aston Martin did before the start of the season, just before the start of the season, did an Instagram video where he got 1 million green jelly beans as a reward.
He could ship them
what
off
a
to me if
story.
he wants to.
I don't mind some jelly beans.
No, we could share them, mate. We could share them.
Yeah, man. Like you send, like, if they come to Holland first, you just send them by post.
Yeah, that's fine.
Right, how much do I pay? I'll pay for packaging.
Go on, Sainz. Get him.
Come on, Sainz. Come on.
Run him off the track if you need to. No, just kidding. But maybe. No,
we
just
don't
kidding.
want
Just
that.
kidding.
We don't want that because we want someone in ahead of him. It'll be all right. But then if they do take each other out, then it's no points for them.
Leclerc up.
And Hamilton gets third. Oh, then I'll be all right. Then I'll be happy. I would be happy. I'll be very happy.
Verstappen radio.
Is Hamilton losing? Oh, Verstappen's losing his shit. Oh, he's
mad.
Oh, bye.
Take him, Sainz. Come on.
Oh, he's got problems.
Get him, Carlos. Yes! Yes!
Got him.
on.
Yes, Sainz. Yes,
Get in there.
Verstappen's
We're
got
back,
a
baby.
Verstappen's got a problem. Hang on, it's got a long way to go yet. Calm down. Yes! Yes!
It's not really late, as he says.
He's got problems in his car. His steering's gone. The power steering's fucked. It's done.
He's
No, you can't
going
blame
into.
that one on Hamilton.
That's Red Bull's fault.
Oh,
It's realized.
Hamilton's nearly getting into podiums. Go on, Lewis. Go on.
Whoa, that's a lot of sparks there behind, but 1-2, come on, man. So much we have waited, so much, but we're back.
So much for your gold helmet, mate. Like, yeah. Come on, Hamilton, get in. Go on.
Who's got the fastest lap? Who's got the fastest lap right
Who
now?
cares?
Me. Can you check? Me.
No, I don't know. Who's got the fastest lap?
Thank you, Adam.
I don't
Thank
know
you,
who's
mate.
got the fastest lap.
Was it Perez?
Yeah.
He's
Yes. So he's gone past off. So something's gone.
Yes,
Do you
Carlos,
think it's
lovely.
running too much of the curbs, or
It
I don't
might
know.
be, to be honest. He was a lot on the
I
curbs there.
he was? But look. No, throughout the race, just because that'd be a gradual problem developing. Go on, Lewis. Go on, Lewis.
As long as you don't keep, as long as you
no.
stay in third.
Sergio
What?
Perez is losing power.
Oh no, Steve. Oh, Steven. You are losing your shit. Oh, did you expect this yesterday? Did you expect this yesterday?
I thought
But you'll take it.
I'll take this all day long, mate. 25.
Yeah, me too.
I'll take this 12 points ahead of Verstappen already, and we got a slower car. Love this. I'll do this every weekend.
1 or 2. How long has it been for Ferrari a 1-2? How long?
Do you know what? It's where you see a CGI of Hamilton touching Max's car, and it says created by Christian Horner. He touched my car. Shut up, it's CGI, mate. Shut up.
The last time a Ferrari 1-2 happened was in 2017 Hungary.
Come on.
Or
Come on.
oh no, wait, it was.
Come on, Lewis.
Wait,
Come
what?
on, Lewis. You can do it. Come on.
I think the last time a 1-2 happened with Ferraris was.
Come on, Lewis.
Was it Hungary? I don't know. I think it was 2017 Hungary where we last had a 1-2 for Ferrari. Yeah. Definitely.
Come on.
The first in
Go on,
5
Lewis,
years,
go
man.
on.
Oh, I'm so happy, mate. You can't believe how happy I am.
Yes! Hamilton's third!
Is he now?
He's stuck. You're gonna have to have a safety car.
Oh, he spun!
It's spun!
Safety car's got to come out.
Magnussen 5th! Magnussen
They've got no
5th!
points. They've got no points at all! They've both got fuck all! They've got fuck all!
This is lovely. What's he done? He was
All the bitching about our
too much
company,
pressure on him.
all the
He
bitching
fumbled
about
under
our
pressure.
Yeah. All the bitching about our car's illegal. Well, at least ours works, Horner.
Well, that's no more Mexican Minister of Defense. It is.
Forza Ferrari, yeah, Forza
Forza
Ferrari.
Ferrari.
Red Bull
Grazie,
in the mud.
vamos,
Red
man,
Bull in
come
the
on.
mud. They're in the mud. They're in the mud. They're done. They're finito.
A Haas in 5th, mate.
But Charles Leclerc comes round
Takes it.
to take the checkered flag.
Come on!
And wins the Bahrain Grand Prix.
Ja, let's go! Let's fucking go!
Well done, Ferrari. You're glad you're back.
Last 1-2 since Hungary 2017. Let's fucking go! Come on, man. Come on. Let's fucking go. Fuck yes.
So there you go, look at that. It's checkered flag. Race over. Checkered flag has fallen. There we go. Red Bull in the mud. They are done. Finished. Bye bye. They are bye. It's still early in the season, but Red Bull was supposed to be the main challengers, and they have got fuck all. Absolutely nothing. 40, was it all? No, it's, no, 43 points. All 43 points go to Ferrari, I believe. I don't think who got the fastest lap.
I think it was Perez, maybe, but
It couldn't be Perez. He was losing power.
oh yeah, but he took it early on, and I don't think anyone
No,
had.
the fastest
has
lap went to Leclerc. So
yeah.
44 points. All 44 points. All 44 points go to Ferrari. Ferrari make their statement in Bahrain, right? But there is a long way to go, and Mercedes will be very happy with their result, 3rd and 4th. And also, they will be happy in the fact they have got something they can work on and bring back and develop and challenge Ferrari for future races. I would expect it to be probably give it about round 3. I'd say round 3, we should be able to develop it. But your main development doesn't usually come till Spain, which is round 4. But I think round 3 will probably get it. So, but there you go.
That's what you call karma.
Like, but do you know what? Horner
Karma.
maybe want to be a bit more of a sportsman.
Karma. He's a bitch.
Karma's a bitch, isn't it? Like, Karma's a bitch.
Oh, mate, I'm so happy. Let's fucking go. Come
You know
on.
what? I bet most of Twitter's happy as well. Like, I bet most of Twitter's because do you know what? The way he's acted, and you see that Drive to Survive video, that series as well, has revealed so much that most of Twitter don't like him now. They don't like him. They see him for what they are. The only people that like Red Bull are Red Bull fans. Like, because everyone else sees them for what they are, which they're unsporting, like arrogant, like, you know, jumping up and down, sweeping and shouting, like with no integrity, no sportsmanship, no nothing at all. I'm gonna put the link in the chat. I'm gonna put the link in the chat. I'm gonna let you guys come on and quickly have your say before we wrap this up. And we've got
Mate, that feels
weekend
so
review
good.
at 6 p.m.
6 p.m.
Weekend reviews at 6 p.m.
Absolutely noted.
So we're gonna have the Monegasque national anthem, followed by the Italian national anthem. Russell with 4th, very happy indeed.
Who's Monegasque?
He's a Monegasque.
French, no?
No, he's not. He's Monegasque. Monaco.
Oh, Monaco. I didn't know that was a second one.
That's why it's all red and white, his helmet.
Arsenal support, I thought.
Nope.
Joking.
But
Oh, mate, I've said it since the start of the race week, man. Charlie lost 1-2 when it happened.
yeah, mate, like, there you go. So, yeah, look at that. Look, Pierre Gasly, Max Verstappen, Sergio Perez out.
3 of the same branding. I see a pattern.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. I've got no time for him anymore. Sorry. So every time it happens, I'm gonna laugh. I am. I've got no time for him anymore. Like, you know.
Yeah.
But there you go. Like,
Who's that without the points? Who's that?
yeah, at the bottom of at the bottom now. Well, we have to look at this. Well, the standings will be Leclerc first. Obviously, Leclerc will be in this order. The constructors' standings will be interesting. And do you see the constructors' standings now? The race is finished, or do they wait? Oh no, they're still waiting for them to update. Or are we waiting?
It should be Ferrari 1, Mercedes 2.
No, not currently available yet. So it'd be Mercedes. It will be
Alpine, maybe?
No, it will be no. What we're saying is it will be.
Oh.
Oh shit! I'm now sign in again. Jeez. Right. So yeah, the timings will be so it'll be Ferrari first, Mercedes second. I think Haas gets 10 points. has to get 10 points if I'm working on my math correctly. 2, 4, 6. So they get 8. So it'd be Haas. Haas will be third. Haas will be third, right? Then you've got 12, 10, 11. So you got then Alpha in fourth, Alpine in fifth. You've got then Alpha Tauri in sixth, right? Aston Martin seventh, with McLaren eighth, right? The Tiffy would be make an Albon would make Williams around about ninth, and Red Bull will be right at the bottom. Red Bull will be right at the bottom because they didn't even complete the race. Adam.
Yes.
What did you make of that, my friend?
Oh, I am so happy right now. 1-2.
Yeah, man. Let's go.
Also, Christian Horner, go fuck yourself, you twat.
Shove it up your bum.
We're the fastest car. We're going to be the best.
Nah, all I can say is they were saying that Mercedes' car is illegal. Well, they went quiet about that very quickly when they found out we weren't that fast. It's funny how when we weren't that fast, they all went quiet. Like, so obviously it must be legal then. So two, and then two, they'll probably actually launch a protest later saying Ferrari's car's illegal. Right? Yeah, but you know what I mean, right? Or and then two, you just have to say this. You don't even have to swear or anything like this. You just do this. Horner, calm as a bitch.
Honestly. 1-2. Let's go. Congrats to Lewis as well.
Oh, look at him now and smiling his face off. I bet he's like that. Yeah, stick that up, yeah.
Congrats to Lewis as well, getting on the podium. But I cannot wait. Oh, anyone gonna watch Christian Horner's interview later? See what excuse he makes this time.
Yeah, Ferrari were just illegal cars, mate.
Hey, Ferrari, they're illegal. How can they be faster than my car? It's illegal.
Shove it up your bum.
Haas top Magnussen P5 as well. Haas already better than last season.
Yeah. Already, man. Oh.
Yeah, I mean, it's only the first race of the season. And if this is what we've got, then bring on this season, man.
Bring it on.
I'll tell you what, I told you, Mercedes aren't going to be that far off. We're going to be back. We're going to be there. We're going to be challenging. We will be there. We will be challenging. Don't worry about that. Especially if Red Bull are going to do that every fucking race.
Yeah.
They forgot to fill up the power steering fluid before they put the car on the grid.
Yeah. Do you know what my mate who said Max was going to show Leclerc levels? Do you know what I just texted him? I said, unlucky.
Luca, you alright, man?
Lovely.
Yeah, like, how are you, man? I'm just thought I'd come to see you guys and see you guys are okay.
Yeah, man.
Oh, we're great.
Yeah,
Well,
they're
me
great.
and
I'm
Tico.
happy.
Listen,
Uh-huh.
Tico, I'm inviting you to my party. Come, man.
Yeah.
When's this?
Right now, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
me and Tico and Steve having party, man.
Who won? I haven't watched the Grand Prix, mate. Who won?
Leclerc.
What? So yeah, Leclerc's won the Grand Prix.
Hamilton didn't win.
He came
Hamilton
on the podium.
third.
Hamilton's on the podium.
Oh shit.
Mercedes haven't got a car that's quick enough to compete with Red Bull and Ferrari just yet, but they've got a car that will be able to develop so they can be that quick. You just have
Red Bull.
Once they put some developments on the car, they'll be just as quick again. Like they have got a car that will be able to make championship worthy, so it's not the end of the world. So that's
How's
why
how's Verstappen been doing then?
out.
Shit.
Yes.
Oh, guess what? And his teammate went out as well.
No way.
Yeah, both Red Bulls are at the bottom of the grid. Is that because they're at the bottom of the grid? They're probably going to say the whole grid's illegal.
Yeah.
Gunter's probably laughing at Horner as well.
Oh my god.
Horner, cheers, mate.
Drink to
Hashtag
that.
Coke.
I'll drink to that.
Coke, get Stephen in an advert.
Yeah, give me
I
an
ain't
advert,
seen
man.
anything, so I ain't seen no Formula One today. So
Yeah,
I don't know.
well, you
So
should,
happy.
you should, man. It was a good battle between
Yeah.
Leclerc and Verstappen, to be honest.
I'm sure I must have heard. I wondered who was going to win. So
I'll be honest.
There was. I will say that I want to see, and I'm going to mention this in the review, and I'm going to ask everyone this in the review. I did feel that the new rules have been working a little bit. The drag the drag reduction system, I don't think has been as effective because they're not relying so much on rear downforce from the wing. They're relying it from the bottom of the car, so you don't release so much drag when you do press that button. But in the end, you saw a great battle between the two up front because they were able to follow closer, and that was the main aim of it.
yeah, but does that mean does that involve any match fixing today now?
No,
No,
because Massey's
I'll be honest. I did. Sorry, I shoot myself when the safety car thing. I almost did because I was like, "Oh
Me
shit,
too,
not
man.
again, not again."
Exactly.
Adam, it's not 5 laps to go, by the way, and it's not the last
Yeah,
race of the season.
but then I realised they don't have Michael Massey anymore.
Yeah, but it's also but Adam, it's not the last race of the season, so they're not under pressure to get it underway.
Yeah, but
you know what I mean? It's the first race, so they would happily just finish it under the safety car if they had to.
I'm sorry, I just hate Red Bull, so I'm just taking every opportunity.
Oh,
I
everyone.
can.
Most of the only people that like Red Bull are Max Verstappen fans, Perez fans, and Red Bull fans. The rest
What
of them
about
hate him.
Veteran, man?
No, I bet they don't even like him now. They can't stand him.
I don't think
Like,
Veteran
because
likes Horner anyway.
the way they act and the way they behave in defeat and the way like they've got no respect for anyone else. They've got no integrity. Right? They've got no respect for anyone's achievements or sportsmanship of anyone's achievements. Right? You saw it in Drive to Survive at the very beginning, right? Telling Sir Lewis, I wish he just shut. Like Hamilton's giving his a 7th world title interview on the podium, and he's telling, I wish he shut the fuck up. Who the fuck you to say that? You should be congratulating him on his achievement, right? Because it's an outstanding achievement. It's exactly what Vettel did. You shouldn't be telling him shut the fuck up, right? And that's why no one likes you.
Oh.
And he needs to get that for his fixed goal, right? And I just hope actually the FIA see through this and actually start seeing that like they're all just a bunch of bullshitters.
Yeah. But this is a new season now. It's gonna be interesting now.
Hang on, I've got feedback. Go again.
It's going to be a new season now because the FIA, right? They can't screw up again this season. They can't fuck up this season.
Oh, they can if they wanted to. Trust me.
Yeah, they do it for your attention, see. So.
No, it's not. But they've got 2 new guys that'll be alternating, and they've got as race directors, and they've got the advisor of Herbie Blash, who used to work with the all great Charlie Whiting, who was the race director that everyone looked up to, which obviously Michael Massey tried to fill, which he couldn't. So
that's true.
Yeah. So there shouldn't be any fuck ups. And plus, they admitted it was their fault.
Is the race finished?
Yeah, the race is finished. Yeah, the race is finished. That's why it's checker flag. That's why it says checker flag.
Where did Hamilton finish?
Third.
Not bad. But then, yeah.
Well, no, in a car that was supposed to be third fastest, right? And you've got, don't forget, in each team you've got two drivers, and they're supposed to be third fastest.
So Leclerc is winning the drivers' championship.
Yes.
Well, we don't know.
Yeah, it's only round 1. So
There's still 22 more races to go.
it's 22 races to go. It's a long way to go. Yeah, long way.
The next
don't even
race
know-
is in
hang
2
on.
weeks.
Well, no, it's not. It's next week.
Is it
It's
Jeddah?
next week.
Yeah.
It's in Saudi Arabia.
Oh,
That's gonna
Red
be
Bull are going
fun.
to be so under so much pressure, though.
Look at Hamilton's so much funnier. He's sitting
go,
on the
Mattia.
podium. He's got
Imagine-
no Red Bull there to sit in front of.
Or you imagine he goes to Red Bull and says, "Oh, hello guys."
I just like no. I walked up to Christian Horner and said, "Unlucky, mate."
Yeah, how are you, Max? How
Despite
are you?
it's only
Max?
one race,
it's just,
right?
No, you just wear it. You just wear this. You just put your hand out like that. Just go, sorry, mate. Unlucky, mate. And try not to laugh at the same time.
Despite it's only one race, do you honestly believe that Lewis Hamilton's going to win it this year?
Yeah.
Didn't win his first match today, so
So
Do you expect him to go 23-0?
no. There's no racer in Formula One history has not won 23 races in a row.
But yeah, because this is the only season with 23. But
there's never. Yeah, this is the first season with 23 races.
Hmm.
So and plus 22 races as well. Let me think. 22 races last season. Like, of course, no one's going to win it every single race. You
No.
only do that in a game.
but guys, I'm gassed.
Oh no! West Ham are losing 2-0. Oh, please don't get me started. Jesus.
That's all right. Let's see if wants to curve them. What are you on about?
They're in a top
Anyway.
4 race now, but this is a full.
Yeah, we're not talking about that anyway. But
No.
yeah, anyway. Final thoughts, guys, as we head into the weekend review, which is at 6 in an hour. But Saudi Arabia is up next in Jeddah. We all know what happened there, right? Some dodgy driving, shall we say. Well, I don't think we'll get that this time, guys, because there's no championship on the line yet. But yeah, I must say, I'll ask each one of you, Tio, what did you make in a new Formula in its first race?
Oh, I don't even care. I'm just so happy. It worked out for Ferrari. It's all good. First one.
This is 2020, mate. So I would hope so.
Yeah, and eventually it did work out. So I'm very happy. It was a entertaining race all in all. I'm happy as well.
So I think even the pandemic might have been a blessing in disguise for you lot, and I'll tell you for why. It gave you the extra season of last season because we had to delay it with this new formula. It was supposed to be last season. We applied these rules in, but because we've delayed it to this season, it's giving you an extra season preparation.
Yeah.
Right. But if you look at the formula, what do you think? And its objectives, trying to bring closer racing.
I mean, we definitely got closer racing. The back and forth between Max and Charles, it was amazing. It was very entertaining. So I think it will work the formula in this season. Yeah.
Okay, Adam.
Yeah, basically what Tycho said.
Yeah, absolutely. And Luca.
I ain't seen the race, so I don't know.
Cool.
Sorry.
Right. Yeah, it's all right. Nice. But yeah, we're gonna leave it there. Got the review in an hour. Tio, Adam, I hope you can join us for that.
Yeah, I will do.
I won't be able to join because I'm on a channel. I'm on someone else's stream.
It wouldn't help anyway, mate, because you didn't see the race. So.
I'm on someone's stream at 6 o'clock.
Yeah, but like I said, you didn't watch the race. So
Bye, guys.
But yeah, we're gonna have to leave it there. Make sure you hit the like button, guys. Big up to everyone that's been in the chat today. Obviously Adam, who's now on 1892 Red Podcast, Luca, our new subscriber, Andriy Lemenko. Hope you're well as well and doing safe as well. And we all stand with you. Big up Mike, big up Munzi as well. And big up Static as well. And Eugene as well, who came on earlier. So yeah, big up to everyone. And yeah, we will be back in an hour for the review. And then obviously the next race will be next weekend. And we'll be back next weekend for the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. And yeah, we'll see how things pan out there. So until then, stay safe, stay well, and we'll see you soon.